How you guys doing?
You're doing fine. How are you doing?
I'm tired. You know, between everything that's happened over the last 6 months with the knee injury and trying to lose 15, 20 pounds and just coming here, it was always about saying goodbye to everybody. And man, I gave everybody a hug that I could find today. Said goodbye to the fans, said goodbye to my family. Not goodbye to my family, but you know, this is big. Came all the way from Boise this morning to watch this race, and now I'm here to say goodbye to you guys. I think one of the coolest things for me over the last 12 years was developing a relationship with the media, whether it was through social or making sure I always gave you guys time in the mix zone, or just making sure I always got back to you guys in a timely manner when you reached out. You know, you guys are what allow us to have some kind of name in the sport that makes companies like Brooks want to endorse us. So thank you guys for always giving us the ink. Sorry?
How emotional is it?
You know, it's not that emotional because it's not over. This was my last track race, but I've been training to compete since I was 13, and it's all I know. All I know is setting goals and then achieving them. So I'm done setting goals on the track, but I've got many, many more goals. I want to grow my business, Run Gum. I think it could be as big as 5 Hour Energy, as big as Red Bull, and I got one more race in my legs. So I'm here to let you guys know the last race I'll ever run as a pro is the 2017 Honolulu Marathon, December 10th. I signed up for it because coming into this event I said, I don't want to cross that line and know that it's over. You got to keep setting goals. You know, to rest is to rust, and I'm not planning on resting anytime soon. So I'll see you guys in Honolulu.
What was this morning like? I mean, were you thinking about how it's going to be a lost time? What was it like getting ready for this race?
You know, it wasn't. I'm arrogant or confident enough to think that I could have gotten through that round.
Yeah.
I didn't feel good today. I don't know if it's the heat or what, but I just wasn't on. So, you know, as I prepared, I went in the same mindset that I'm going to get through this. And, you know, it wasn't until I actually got 200, 300 meters in that I'm like, all right, just enjoy the moment, just go for a ride. I don't even know what time I ran. But, yeah, not great running. But, you know what, I left everything I have on that track. I'm 5 years older than the next oldest guy. I feel like I did, you know, I did myself justice. All you can do is play the cards that you're dealt. I'm a short, stocky kid from Boise, Idaho that went to a D3 school and ended up being ranked number 2 in the world, finishing 5th in the Olympics. I think I played my hand about as well as one can.
Yeah. What have you learned this year? You know, I guess it's been a short year for you, but what have you learned about yourself, about training?
You know, as you get older, you just can't do what you used to do, and so, you know, I'm always telling people, go look at my 2012 training diary. I publish that on rungum.com. You can download it for free. And if I look at those workouts, I just shake my head. I'm like, how the heck did I ever do some of those workouts? I can't do that anymore. And that's okay. I don't have to be able to do that anymore. At 33, there's a reason there's not a lot of 33-year-old half-milers out here, right? It's just, you get older, you can't do the same stuff. But at 33, there is a lot of cool stuff that I can still do, one of which will be running my first marathon. And if anybody here wants to run with me, we're giving an all-expense-paid trip to one lucky winner to come run in Honolulu with me. Airfare, hotel, entry fee, all-inclusive. It's free to sign up. Just go to rungum.com and you can sign up, and we're going to pick one lucky winner to come out and run with us.
When you look back at the totality of your career, what's the highlight? Is there one that stands out above everything
Making
else?
the 08 Olympic team. Now, for a lot of reasons. I would say, obviously, in this sport, there are 2 camps of people. You're Olympians and then everybody else. And I don't think that's right. I know a lot of people who are way more talented, way more determined than I am that never made Olympic teams. But that set things apart. And I think the reason that it's most important to me is because it proved that I could get out of my own damn way. You know, most people, many people, don't make teams because they can't get through the mental part of it. And I came this close to imploding in the 08 trials, but thanks to some help and some wise words of wisdom from Sam LaPre and Gagliano, Kelly Sullivan, you know, they helped me get through that really stressful time in my life, and then ultimately to run as fast as I ever had on that day.
Do you ever around the trials you're in trouble, or what do you mean you almost imploded?
Oh, 2 weeks out, I couldn't sleep. I could not sleep a single wink. I just would think about the race and it'd send my heart racing. And I called up Kelly Sullivan. I said, man, if I don't sleep at all for the next 2 weeks, there's no way I'm going to make this team. And he said, Nick, the cream always rises to the top. You're very definitely part of the cream. Just stop thinking about it and let your legs do what you've trained them to do. And I slept like a baby after that. I don't know why it resonated with me so well, but I really slept well after he told me that.
A guy like Frazier's got tons of talent. He got 3rd in his heat today. Like,
yeah.
He didn't make it out of the first round last year.
Well, and that's what I said. You know, I said it's going to be harder for me to make the U.S. championships than get out of the rounds. Now, both proved to be pretty hard. I had to get in on Rule 8, and I didn't make it out of the first round. But you just never know in championship running.
Hey,
how you doing?
Career, man.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Second oldest guy right here. He said, where did all the 29 through 32-year-olds go? I don't know. Somehow I got out here as the old. It's the senior circuit. I should be out on the golf course sipping a Mai Tai or something. This was awesome, and I'm really, really glad I came out here. I'm really glad I could say goodbye to the fans, but I'm going to take 2 weeks off now of no running, and then I'm going to start training for my first marathon. I mean, I'm really excited about that, and I'm going to be vlogging every single workout that I do between July 10th and December 10th. So watch an old fat guy waddle around and try to get fit for 26.2. 13.1. Yeah, I'm nervous.
When did you know you were going to do the marathon?
You know, I got up to about 179 pounds in February, and the thought of trying to get back to this meet, it just seemed crazy. I know what it takes to make a team, and trying to get fit in 3 months when you weigh 15, 20 pounds over race weight is delusional. So I said, if all I'm thinking about is trying to make London, then it's going to be demoralizing. I need to pick a goal that's more realistic. So I picked a goal that's so far out into December that I knew I could get fit for it. I said, I'm going to sign up for the latest marathon I can find in 2017. It happened to be Honolulu. And I said, no matter what happens at USA's, the days that the going gets tough, at least I can say it's okay, because my real goal is in December. And it allowed me to wake up every morning and go through the motions. And even when I was really tired and really hurting, I just kept thinking, I just got to keep training because 26.2 is going to hurt. And I guarantee you, before the marathon, I'll set another goal. So that however that goes, you just keep waking up, keep setting goals, and keep training for something.
You've been posting a lot of like victory lap type stuff, throwback things. Has this year kind of been really? It seems like it's been really sentimental and special to you.
Yeah, I mean that's what the whole point of this year was. Last year was training for the games, and that's all I thought about. And this year I knew it'd be a real Hail Mary just to get here healthy, and a real miracle if I made the finals. And so I wanted to have fun with it. I couldn't put the same pressure on myself that I have in the past. It had to be more about just having fun and reliving some of the great memories that I've had with so many friends over the last 12 years. So thank you guys, it's been awesome, and I'm sure I'll see you guys around soon. Come out to Honolulu with me. FloTrack can sign up too.
So after Honolulu, you said I'll set another goal.
Yeah.
You're going to wait until Honolulu and then...
No, I always like to stay focused on the goal at hand, and 2 or 3 weeks out from Honolulu, I'll get a pretty good idea of what I want to do. And you guys have heard me talking about climbing. My future athletic career is in mountain climbing, but the marathon seems like the logical next step. Hey, did you make it? Yeah, good. Woo! You're fit. So yeah, I'll run Honolulu, and then on January 1, I'll let you know what my next plan is.
Why to be athletic?
It'll be athletic, but it'll be mountain based rather than running based, I think. When I was 10, I set 2 goals for myself: to be an Olympian and to climb the 7 summits. It's the tallest mountain on every continent.
Oh, wow, yeah.
And I haven't been mountain climbing much in the last 20 years because I've been focused on running fast. But I think once Honolulu's done, it's the last running item on my running bucket list. And once I cross that off, I'll really start tackling those 7 summits in 2018, I think. Sorry? No, I've run so much, I just don't know that I need to run anymore after the marathon, of course. I admire mountain running, I admire ultra running, but I'm ready to slow down, look at things, and take my time. Parked on the side of a glacier for 6 weeks sounds more fun right now. Yeah. All right, thank you guys so much.
Thanks.